Alright, so here's the aftermath. In the last video you saw, I was not running any of the panels, like none, because we're having an issue with the throttle. Keep losing my driver's hair. What else? I had to open up the whole back end to get to the electronics, which means the reason why we didn't do any of it. Had to cut it short because that's never good. So let's see if we can figure some stuff out. Let's start with a servo. We'll take the super long screw out, which is too long for no reason. Let's see about sucking that back on there. Make sure it's nice and straight. Yeah, it looks a little straight. Put that back on. Use a smaller screw. There we go. Job 1 done. Job 2. Let's take the LiPo out. Tuck that back in there, and let's put a hood on. 1.5. I need 2 right here. So I'm only running 2 because I have this piece here. I can't do the lifting up. Huh. Yeah, I should be able to do the hood mod. I've already done the battery mod. I already have all the links changed to aluminum, which is always good, because why not? I still have all my plastic stuff too. That's kind of crazy. So I got this off my buddy for like 300 bucks, and it was fully stock, but everything was reversed. So the steering was reversed, throttle was reversed, just everything. It was just fun, and I figured it out. The last time I had one of these, I got rid of it because it was just killing servos. I had the front end metal links like I do here, but it was just non-stop. Just I'd go trailing, and just on a flat surface, just to get somewhere, and it would just kill the servo. So I was like, you know what, there's an issue here, and I gotta figure it out. So, alright. Now here's a fun part. Bring you guys in. So I gotta take all that stuff, all that nice spaghetti, put it back in, minus the leaf litter, and then screw that back on. After that, I gotta put the cage back on. Then I gotta put a roof on. Yeah. So that's gonna be my next joy to do. Big Canadian flag, because that's what we are. We're Canadian. Can I get it down more? That's as down as it's gonna be. I can't see what you can see. I have it zip tied, so it doesn't want to come off, which is good. But yeah, it's been a minute since I've done a video. Needless to say, 2. I can't really see. That's better, I guess. I don't know. But now my view is obstructed by my flag. Should I just get it to stay? Just stay right there. No. Whatever. Okay. Now how to have this all in there? That's a question. So I'm pretty sure that this... So in case you're wondering why there's like this white stuff on it, that's super glue. Because I put super glue at the bottom to close the holes so it's waterproof. Because the last thing you want to do is go play in water and come out and, oh, look, your electronics don't work. So definitely don't want something like that to happen. So right now I'm just stuffing all these wires in. Trying my best. Because there's also a little spot here for the wires to go in and out of. And I don't want to break any of the wires. Because that's no good either. Jam it all in there. Just jam it in. Alright, let's take Undertaker out. Let's like bash him out. It's almost like I need another light. Just because I'm having issues seeing where all my wires come in. Because what I did is I ran all the wires from the front to the back. So it gives you a really, really neat and clean look. So that being said, okay, 2 hands here, 2 hands. Let's see if we can do 2 hands. Start it. Come on. Please work. You got this. I also have a wireless mic I can try. I plan on trying that out next video. For right now, I just want to... for now, I just want to make sure that everything is still functional and I'm good for the next time we go bashing. Crap. Next time we go out, which could probably be this Sunday. All right. Oh, look at that. That looks so much better. So as you can see, the wires are fed. Let's get this. They're fed right here. They go underneath, back into the front. Okay. How are we positioned? All right. I need some glue. What were we thinking? Some E6000? It's gonna have to. I don't have any Shugu. I love Shugu. Shugu's great. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some glue. Ooh, right there. At least I'm gonna try to. Big old glob. There we go. Close it up. I figure a clown would be the best guy for a driver because always clowning around, right? Big hole in the back of his head. Well, keep your head straight. Dingus. Alright. So yeah, that's my driver. I don't have a steering wheel, as you can probably tell. Has a micro servo for it. I just don't have a steering wheel. The steering wheel that came with it was massive. Massive to the point where it was not even cool to have. It was just too big. I don't know where I put it right now. It's this big chunky thing. And to be honest, I just did not like it at all. I like the look of it because it's supposed to look like a chain, which is pretty cool. It was 3D printed by the previous owner. Not the guy I bought it from, Chris, which is in the video actually with his modified all the way to heck wraith. That thing's a beast. But he's also had it for like years and years and years. So he's had time to put a lot of money into it. Like he's done, he's dialed it in pretty good. There's still a few things he wants to do to it, apparently. I don't know what. Okay, what's going on here? Get into the... There we go. And these are the long screws that go into the cage. So I'm a fan of making like longer videos. I don't like editing at all. Okay, that's a lie. I don't know how to edit at all. Let's go with that. That sounds better. I have no clue how to edit, so I just don't edit. If I'm making, like my previous video is all pieces, right? So what we did is, we went up a line, I filmed, even Chris filmed because I couldn't film and drive at the same time, obviously. So, I did that, and then I would film Chris, and then he would film me, and so on and so on and so on. So, we're almost ready for the next run. I want to know where I can get myself a mini flag of USA, so I can put it on this side. That'd be kind of cool. Because you can't buy mini flags for US and Canada at all. I don't know why. They just don't sell them. And every time I ask people, they're always like, well, why would you want that? Are you American or something? No, it's not being about being American. It's just, I want an American flag. So these are all 2 mils, like I said. And look at that. Look at that. It's going to come. It's going to squeeze itself. Oh yeah, that was nice. Sit on my light with you. So we're at, what? 111 subs? Which is fair. Because, like I said, I haven't made a video in forever. Where I live, there's... For the longest time, I was RCing with one of my buddies, Mike. Guy I met the first year up here, and we were having a blast. Then he got a girlfriend, and he doesn't RC as much. So now I went about a year without RCing at all. I started selling my RCs, fixing them up, and just getting rid of them. And now Chris is big into RCing. He loves going out. So I was like, cool. I found somebody else I can go RCing with. RCing by yourself is okay if you have a way to film. And right now I'm just using stock tactic radio, you know. There's probably something I could do to it so that I can connect my phone to it. Absolutely. I'm looking at getting some pieces 3D printed for the Wraith. Like, I'd like to get a hood, a roof, 3D printed. The hood, I like to have it a bit more aggressive because these panels, you can't really get them anymore. You can, but they're getting very, very rare. And I don't want to cut into them because it's in such great shape. And that's the big issue, is I just don't want to destroy what's stock. So like all the links, I have them, and I'm going to keep them because they're always good to have as spare parts, right? Can't go wrong with that. Now we're going to switch to the 1.5 to add the last 5 mini screws, which are always the toughest because you got to figure out where it is to line it up. And I lucked out, apparently. So yeah, I no longer live in Pembroke. No longer around there. I'm in Cobalt, Ontario, which is miles and miles and miles and miles away. I am going towards Ottawa to a funeral on the 17, 18, 19 of September, coming up. I'm going to bring my rig with me, because why not? And I'm probably going to stop at 110 Hobbies, talk to Paul. I haven't seen him in a couple of years. Really nice guy, knows his stuff about RCs. Again, 110 Hobbies. He does ship all across Canada and US, I think. I think it's worldwide, actually. I can't remember. But he's from BC originally. So, yeah. Okay, what's left? what's left to do, guys. So I was going to have Undertaker as the original driver because I like the sunglasses, obviously. Can't go wrong with a guy wearing sunglasses. But I'm going to put him on passenger. Why not? So, another issue I've been finding is that he likes to... You see that right there? His feet come out. I had to cut the body to fit the battery up front. Now, I'm having issues with trying to figure out how to get Taker to sit in there properly and stay. Because if you watch my video, you're going to see the battery is out at one point. Undertaker's looking all the way out like it looks like he's just looking out. So, there is room for improvement. 100%. Well, there we have it. She's back in one piece. It only took 16 minutes. My God, that took forever. Well, thanks for sticking with me. If you want more videos, I'm going to have way more running videos just because I like running videos. I think my next video I'm going to change the tires to the stock tires and see how it goes. Alright, stay tuned. Bye.